Good morning.
Hi. Can you help me with this?
Absolutely.
I got this duck phone a couple days ago, and I brought it home. It just doesn't seem to be working.
Now, let me take care of that for you right away.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay? Here's your receipt. You should receive your refund check in 2 weeks. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Bye.
What you just witnessed probably seemed like a very efficient and acceptable way to handle a return. The sales associate was courteous. The refund was issued quickly and painlessly. Perfect sharper image service, right? Maybe not. That associate missed an opportunity to make money instead of just giving it back. In this video, you'll learn 7 steps to help lower our losses from returns while maintaining our excellent commitment to customer service. But first, let's go back and look at that scene again, and we'll see what the customer and sales associate were thinking but didn't say.
Boy, I really hate returning things. It's always such a hassle.
Oh no, it's a return. I hope it isn't a sale I made. Good morning.
Hi. Can you help me with this?
Absolutely. Great. Now I'm going to get stuck with handling a return.
I got this duck phone a couple days ago, and I brought it home. It just doesn't seem to be working.
Now, let me take care of that for you right away.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay?
I didn't know the Sharper Image carried that locker bag. I've been meaning to get one of those.
Let's just get this over with as quickly as possible so I can get to another customer.
You know, I could probably exchange this phone for that locker bag, but that's okay. I'll just take the refund and get out of here.
Well, here's your receipt. You should receive your refund check in 2 weeks, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye. Glad that's over with.
I'll just take this refund and pick up a gym bag from the department store on my way home.
We've just seen how easily that sales associate could have made a sale if he had taken the time to talk with the customer instead of just rushing through the return. Many people are under the false impression that handling a return is a waste of their time, but in fact, it's an excellent opportunity for you to add to your commission. Over the next few minutes, we'll show you how.
Hey Mike, can you do me a favor? I had a customer return this just a defective item. If you could please wrap the receipt and give it to him.
Sure.
Returns are a fact of life in the retail industry, and they can be a costly expense. Here at the Sharper Image, returns average between 11 and 12% of our total company sales, which means that if we sell $200 million in products this year, we'll probably take back $22 million in returns. That's why Senior Manager Mike Hendricks began working with a task force to investigate ways of reducing returns without sacrificing service.
What we don't want to do is for anybody to get the idea that they're to be a hard line with a customer or give less service hoping that someone won't return something or discourage somebody from returning something. We just want to handle those situations so intelligently and so well that it'll be good for the company and for the customer.
What the task force found is that if you follow 7 basic steps of service, you'll be successful in bringing the number of returns down and sales up. Step 1. Know and understand the return privileges of the company. Make sure you have a thorough knowledge of our 30-day trial period and our 1-year quality guarantee. However, don't use those policies to close a sale. Instead, emphasize our price matching program, and in the stores where available, our extended protection plan. Also remember that the store manager has the final approval over any type of return. Don't ever dictate company policy to a customer.
Many times, based on what a customer has been through or how good a customer that person might be to us, we might have to bend some of the rules that we have. But the wrong thing would be to bend before we've tried anything. The right thing is to go through what we know we can do and then bend if that doesn't rectify the situation.
Step 2. Greet all customers as soon as they enter the store, especially those carrying a Sharper Image product or bag.
Hi, I see you have one of our products. Can I help you with that?
Well, sure. I got this a while ago.
An early greeting will usually eliminate any anger the customer might have and make him less defensive about making the return.
People in general don't like to return merchandise, and they're in a negative state of mind before they even begin. So somebody in that process has got to make them more comfortable with it when it all takes place.
And they'll remember the people that do.
And the places that do.
Step 3, take control of the situation. Quick and courteous action will put a positive spin on the outcome and will help you determine the result. In other words, avoiding the refund.
The most important thing, I think, on handling your return in person is to listen and hear what the customer's telling you about the reason why they're bringing it back, so that you can take the opportunity to make it right or save the sale.
The customer will usually give you one of two basic reasons for the return. Number 1, the product is defective.
I bought this shave kit a couple days ago, and the zipper seems to be stuck.
Oh, no problem.
In this situation, if the product tests defective, always offer them a replacement. Never relate any previous problems with the product.
Ms. McKenzie, we have very high quality product standards here at the SHRP Image. Here's a new shave kit. If you have any problems with that.
Always assume that an exchange, rather than a refund, will take place. The second reason for a return may be that the customer just doesn't want the item.
Hi.
I got my husband this shave kit for Christmas, but he got another one from a friend.
That's not a problem. I'd be glad to take care of you. We do carry a full line of leather goods, and we have several.
Always assume that the customer wants another product and proceed to sell to him as you would to anyone else. The advantage here is that you already have his money. Step 4, get store management involved.
Steve, I need to get your approval on this exchange.
What's the problem with it, Michael?
The dial tone's not working
Oh,
correctly.
okay.
It is up to management to tailor policy to the situation. In ambiguous situations, management should attempt to negotiate with the customer in order to avoid the refund.
Why don't I go in the back, I'll look up the service center listing on our microfiche for you and give you the address. You can send it to the vendor and they can repair it for you.
I think everyone who comes in contact with a customer making a return needs to know that the customer and the situation are both unique, and so will be the way that they handle the customer. It'll have to be unique based on whatever it is that that customer faced.
Step 5, resell the customer. No matter what the outcome of the situation, always resell the customer on the SHRP Image.
I'm sorry you had a problem with your shave kit. I assure you at SHRP Image we have very high quality standards, and I hope you'll shop with us again.
Many people making returns have never been in the store. They received it as a gift. This is the opportunity to make a customer, to win over a customer by the way that that's handled.
Step 6, handle the transaction quickly and cheerfully. In the customer's mind, it takes half the time to purchase something and twice the time to return it. Make the process painless for the customer.
Many times it boils down to a situation that Richard usually says, and that is, customers don't judge a retailer by how they can handle a sale, they judge a retailer by how they can handle a return.
Step 7, be aware of other customers' perceptions. Each time you're faced with a return in your store, there is probably another customer watching to see how you'll handle it. They'll draw a conclusion about whether or not they want to shop at the SHRP Image based on your actions. Those are the 7 steps you should follow to help reduce returns while maintaining quality customer service. Once again, they are: know and understand the return policies of the company. Greet every customer, especially those making a return. Take control of the situation so that you can determine the outcome. Get store management involved. They have the final decision. Resell the customer on the SHRP Image. Handle the transaction quickly and cheerfully, and be aware of other customers' perceptions. In dealing with any type of return, your first suggested solution should be to exchange it for a new product. Your fallback position might be to offer the customer merchandise certificates for the amount of purchase, and a last resort would be a refund. But please remember that customer satisfaction is our #1 goal. Don't ever hassle a customer or sacrifice service to help reduce the number of returns. Let's go back one more time and watch the ideal way to handle a return.
Hi, I see you have one of our products. How may I help you today?
Yes, I purchased this telephone 3 weeks ago, and the dial tone doesn't work, and neither does the answering machine.
No problem. Let's take it over here. You can show me what's wrong with it, okay? You're right. It's not working. I'm sorry for any inconvenience. We maintain high-quality standards on all our products. I'll go right back in the stock room and grab you a brand new one, okay? Steven, did you get your approval on this exchange?
What's the problem with it, Michael?
Something's wrong with the dial tone.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
There you are.
Here you go, sir. Here's a brand new product with a fresh warranty, and you still have our 30-day trial period. I hope you shop with us again, okay?
Thanks, I certainly will.
Hi, I'm Mike Hendricks, and I'd like to thank you for the time you've taken to view this video. I'm in charge of a task force that explores new ideas to help reduce returns company-wide. The task force realizes that the returns problem is everyone's problem and not just our stores. We'd like to show you a few of the projects that the task force has explored company-wide to help reduce returns. The first area of improvement is that of quality control. We have a department now that screens products before they become part of the assortment, and your responsibility in the stores is to convey to your store manager when products are not performing to the standards that they should. The second area is in catalog copy. We realize that in the past we may have over-described products or maybe described them to do something that they just couldn't do. Please make sure that you notify your manager of situations that occur in your store that fit that category. The third one is a policy that we've written concerning district managers and customer problems from your store. We've set up a policy that when a district manager has made a decision with a customer, it won't be overridden by anyone in the customer relations department. And then the last enhancement that we have is for the POS system. In the future, sometime in 1990, we hope to have a system that will prompt cashiers to ask customers the reason why they're returning their product. That way we can track them quickly and find out what the situation is with that product. Thanks for your efforts to help us reduce returns. We feel with the 7 points listed and the projects taking place in the corporate office will make a winning combination to reduce returns and increase the company's profits.